The coffee is hot, steam curling toward a ceiling lamp, when an email alert erupts across the traveler's screen. Marriott breached. 500 million guests exposed. His chest tightens as memories surface: Paris anniversaries, Vegas conferences, weekend lies to his wife. Every step recorded, every secret vanished. Few realized the depth of the nightmare. Hackers had crawled into Marriott's network 4 years ago, moving silently, leaving no trace. They weren't petty criminals seeking quick cash. They were hunters, tracking 500 million human movements, carefully cataloging lives. Not one record appeared online. Not a single one. March 2014. In Starwood Hotel's headquarters, an employee named Marcus opens a seemingly innocent invoice. One click, one moment of distraction, and a remote access Trojan named PlugX burrows silently into the network. A digital backdoor swings open. They are inside. The intruders linger like smoke, watching the rhythms of the building. Logins, server conversations, admin habits all noted. For 72 hours they touch nothing. Observation is the first law of intrusion. Know the house before you steal the keys. By day 4, they deploy Mimikatz, a seemingly benign program that harvests passwords from system memory. In minutes, administrator credentials fall into their hands. They possess the master key. Every digital door unlocks without question. Starwood's reservation system processes 50,000 transactions per hour. Names, credit cards, passport numbers, every click logged by invisible eyes. Guests check in, unaware their details vanish into an unseen archive, curated with surgical precision. Internal warnings sit unread. One engineer's note screams, "The system is a sitting duck. Anyone can stay forever." Meanwhile, a separate group of Russian criminals steals 54 credit cards, and Starwood breathes a false sigh of relief. The real predators remain inside, laughing silently at the chaos. By December 2015, 127 million records have been harvested. Holiday travelers, business meetings, weekend escapades, all cataloged. Every reservation creates another entry in the hacker's encyclopedia. They are building a map of human movement, invisible, unstoppable. September 23, 2016, Manhattan boardroom. Marriott's CEO signs the Starwood acquisition papers. $13.6 billion. Champagne pops. History is made. Below, IT specialist Rachel emails a warning nobody reads. Has anyone done a deep security audit? A 48-hour review missed the danger entirely. The hackers watch the merger unfold like a theater performance. Starwood's IT team is disbanded. The very people who built and knew the vulnerabilities are gone. Pink slips exchanged for efficiency, leaving a digital house fully occupied by intruders. Integration plans read like a horror script. Separate systems for 18 months, then gradual migration. In reality, it means 4 more years of feeding hackers fresh data. Every corporate decision to merge systems preserves the breach. Every month, another 500,000 records vanish. By early 2017, hackers have dual access: legacy Starwood systems and incoming Marriott bookings. They harvest approximately 400,000 records per day, carefully selecting government emails, passport numbers, and corporate cards. Intelligence agencies would later call these targeting packages. Guests are unwitting participants. A diplomat in Moscow, flagged. A contractor flying to Hong Kong 6 times in a year, logged. Corporate credit cards reveal defense contracts. Each booking builds a relationship map, a timeline of sensitive trips, all curated with obsessive detail. Marriott tech teams scramble with loyalty program integration, Wi-Fi standardization, and property management mergers. They see only noise routine updates, system alerts. Hackers move within maintenance windows. Robbery disguised as daily operation. Everyone too busy to notice. March 2018, 4 years of unseen intrusion. The theft evolves from smash and grab to meticulous orchestration. Data is no longer stolen, it is curated. Travel patterns cross-referenced, frequent travelers flagged, relationships mapped. Intelligence analysts later call it the largest human movement database ever stolen. But every long game has a flaw. In trying to pull just a little more, the hackers trigger an alert. September 8, 2018, Marriott's night security analyst Michael Torres notices 17 gigabytes pulled from Starwood systems in 12 seconds. This is no query. It's a heist in real time. CIS admin credentials, supposedly inactive, are being used. Panic spreads. Michael triggers lockdown. Calls echo through Marriott's cyber operations. Within 9 minutes, the full incident response team is online. 4 years of stealth exposed in an instant. Forensics digs into Marriott's systems like a crime scene. PlugX, Mimikatz, command and control beacons. They're all tracked, logged, traced back to Hong Kong servers. Every step of the intrusion mapped. March 2014 breach. November admin compromise. July 2015 database access. January 2016 encryption keys stolen. A timeline of invisible crime, relentless and precise. The hackers had stolen the keys to decrypt credit cards, storing them on the same servers as the encrypted data. It's as if the vault codes were taped to the front door. Marriott's teams stare at 73 gigabytes of encrypted data, knowing it contains 500 million guest records, yet unable to open it. A bomb waiting silently. Weeks of brute force computing finally cracked the file. Inside, 327 million full names, addresses, emails, 20 million passports in plain text, 8.7 million encrypted credit cards. 5.25 million unencrypted passports sit exposed, like social security numbers at a yard sale. Civilization-scale theft. The data is methodical, organized. Government employees in one folder, Fortune 500 executives in another, foreign nationals separated with surgical precision. This is not petty crime, it's intelligence gathering. Someone wanted who sleeps where, when, and with whom. Marriott's general counsel calls the CIL liaison. The question hangs in the air. Who would want a database of every important person's travels? The room that night stretches into the early hours. Should they disclose immediately or gather more intel first? California law gives them only 72 hours. CEO Ari Sorensen makes the call. Disclosure is unavoidable. The press release is drafted 14 times, each version attempting to frame global surveillance as corporate disaster control. By morning, the story explodes. Marriott hacked. 500 million guests exposed. Headlines, alerts, messages. Everyone realizes their privacy is gone. The call centers collapse. Websites crash under the weight of 16 million simultaneous visitors. Questions pour in. Did the company know? Was my passport safe? Is my credit card at risk? Everyone realizes the terrifying truth. The hackers know everything. Government employees, diplomats, corporate executives, they all understand immediately the scope. Every trip, every meeting, every hotel stay now mapped. The database doesn't just show where people slept. It shows patterns, habits, relationships, vulnerabilities. Marriott has handed the world's spies an invisible arsenal. Oddly, no credit cards appear on the dark web. Nothing is sold. Hackers aren't after money, they are after information. Analysis over cash. Data is curated, stored, ready for precision targeting. Every choice, every trip, every interaction becomes a potential leverage point. The lawsuits arrive fast. Within days, Marriott faces dozens of class actions. Shareholders demand answers. Internal emails surface. 2016 warnings, ignored, forgotten. Leadership neglected security. The breach wasn't inevitable, it was enabled by corporate decisions. December 11, 2018. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo addresses the world. Carefully measured. Chinese intelligence is responsible. This is not cybercrime, it's espionage. Panic spreads. Every government employee who stayed at Marriott properties understands they've been mapped, cataloged, and exposed. Patterns emerge. China had previously stolen millions of government records, 22 million OPM employees, 80 million health records, 145 million credit profiles. Marriott's 500 million travel histories fit perfectly into a systematic plan. Surveillance, not theft. Mapping every American life, one reservation at a time. Britain reacts with a proposed £99 million fine, the largest in UK history. Europe follows. GDPR violations loom. US states pile on New York demands $900 million. California demands explanations. Stock drops 5.6%, erasing $4 billion in market value overnight. Trust, not money, is the real casualty. CEO Sorensen faces Congress in March 2019. Senators question him relentlessly. He admits, bluntly, no hotel company is equipped to fight nation-state hackers. Unlimited resources, thousands of hackers, zero fear of consequences. Marriott is defenseless. And worse, they now understand the strategic threat. Who sleeps where can be weaponized. January 2020 brings indictments. 4 members of China's PL, A Unit 61398 are named. Marriott is victim number 1. Hackers' faces, uniforms, identities revealed, yet untouchable. The message is clear. We know what you did. We know who you are, but you will never see justice in a courtroom. Every diplomat, executive, and contractor realizes the implication. Your patterns, your room preferences, your loyalty number, your trips all mapped. Listening devices strategically place strangers. Trajectory analysis, the modern KGB in real time. Marriott handed China $500 million paths to exploit. Marriott begins radical transformation. New CISO from the Pentagon. $200 million cyber overhaul. Quantum encryption, biometric access. 24/7 threat hunting. Starwood systems are finally retired. Corporate chemotherapy destroys all remnants of the breach, rebuilding security from the inside out. Settlements trickle in slowly. Fines negotiated. Lawsuits settled. Estimated $280 million in direct expenses. Billions lost in trust and reputation. Cyber insurance absorbs most costs. Corporate negligence is expensive, yet paid indirectly. The hacker's gain remains invisible. And yet, the breach proves a terrifying point. If a nation-state could live undetected in one system for 4 years, where else are they right now? Smart TVs, fitness trackers, eye-out devices, all potential observation points. Marriott's failure isn't isolated, it's systemic. The Marriott breach ends publicly, but the lessons ripple far beyond hotels. Every guest record is a trajectory, every booking a breadcrumb. Hackers curated lives with the precision of a watchmaker, mapping diplomats, executives, and families alike. Privacy is no longer a concept. It's a vulnerability. Even after Starwood's systems are purged, Marriott rebuilds with vigilance. Quantum encryption, biometric access, 24/7 monitoring walls stronger than ever. Yet the stolen data exists elsewhere, beyond control, beyond reach. The thieves hold 4 years of secrets that will never fully disappear. This is the new normal. Every check-in, every credit card swipe, every Wi-Fi login contributes to humanity's largest surveillance matrix. Hotels, airlines, car rentals, even smart devices collect, analyze, and expose our routines. Marriott was proof of concept, a warning in digital blood. The story doesn't end with financial settlements or corporate apologies. Trust, once lost, is impossible to reclaim fully. Hotels advertise secure stays, but the past cannot be erased. Lives remain cataloged, patterns still accessible to the unseen eyes of nation-state hackers. And somewhere, in a building nobody sees, on servers nobody accesses, exists a database of 500 million trajectories. Names, travel patterns, relationships, all organized like a surveillance army waiting silently. The danger isn't hypothetical, it's already executed. The breach's psychological impact is deeper than financial loss. Diplomats, contractors, executives realize they are forever tracked, their movements and habits no longer private. Fear, paranoia, and caution replace innocence in travel, reshaping behavior without visibility or control. The Marriott story is part of a larger narrative. Ashley Madison, A Different Breach, shows a human toll far beyond data theft. 37 million affairs exposed, marriages destroyed, lives upended. The hacker's message: your secrets, however intimate, are never safe in a digital world. We hand over our data voluntarily. Hotel stays, loyalty programs, Wi-Fi logins, credit cards. We trade privacy for convenience, points, or rewards. The hackers didn't break down the door. We opened it, one reservation at a time. Security is only as strong as human decisions allow. The lesson is universal. Corporate negligence, combined with sophisticated attackers, becomes a weaponized exposure of humanity. China, Marriott, Ashley Madison, they all prove the same principle. Nothing digital is truly private. Surveillance is invisible, systematic, and relentless. As the world moves forward, one question haunts travelers and citizens alike: who is watching, and what will they do with the knowledge of our lives? The Marriott breach was only the beginning, a warning, a blueprint, a mirror reflecting how much we've surrendered to convenience over security. And so, every time you hand over your passport or credit card, remember, you are not just booking a room. You are contributing to a global map, a database of human movement, a digital echo of your life. Somewhere someone is watching. Somewhere the data exists, waiting. The hackers did not just steal information, they proved our trust is currency. The corporate world can rebuild systems, enforce policies, and tighten security. But once the knowledge exists in foreign hands, the psychological impact is eternal. Privacy is gone, surveillance endures. The final thought lingers. Marriott was a wake-up call. Hotels, corporations, governments, and individuals cannot assume security exists. Every data point, every system, every digital footprint is vulnerable. The only question is when and by whom the next silent breach will strike.